What are we doing? Not much, actually. Not much at all. Oh, excuse me if that sound came through to the microphone. It's not supposed to be there. It's all a little bit of issue. Microphone and everything. I did be wondering slightly about things, life, the universe, and everything. This avatar that I need to actually update a bit because I've done 3D modeling on the avatar again, and the dress has changed, and I need to make a little bit of updated renders here and there, make things a little bit prettier. Yes, we are in open play. Just for a bit of a laugh, let's have open play. Why not? It'll just, happen. Uh, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. And hopefully didn't come through too much on the mic. Oh. Just in case of a bit curious, there it is right there. There is the Python Mark II. But I am not playing it right now. I am kind of in the process of moving house. Well, not like IRL, but like in video game sense. I want to avoid the location I was at. And at the same time, I want to try and find a location that's not too busy. That hasn't got too much traffic going through it. That's like a bit quiet, a bit normal, a bit off the books kind of thing. Get away from things. And one of the things we're going to have to do is when we now moved to a different location, is we need to try and get friendly with everyone in that location, regardless of who or what they are, to try and get to a position where I could just do the donation wishes, but then that's a bit of a lot of credits wasted on that, I think. Please, I'd rather not. Black box salvages might actually be a good little bit of choice because it gives a decent bit of rep. And I can just, grab it, run. Sort of the thing as you can do with an eagle very easily. I guess we just do a bit of internal report deliveries. Yeah. Secure information delivery. Yeah. Why not? Secure information delivery. Why not? We've already done one for you, one for you. Is there another one somewhere? Another person? You want liberation of bootleg? Why are you people losing your bootlegs, buddy? Why? My bootleg! It was full of liquor. Yeah. Yeah. And it also just gives me a bit of time to fly a bit around and see what's the nearby locations like. And what I need to get is get into getting my database stacked up. Oh, hold on for a second.
Ship release. Go for departure.
Right, got my glasses on so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm luckily not entirely blind, but I don't know, it's definitely a lot easier for me to see and read, and overall just I become less fatigued if I use the glasses. That's something they pointed out, is that if you're staring and concentrating for long periods of time, it's really better to have the glasses. It also gives me a bit of time to check on the volume things if I boost a bit. And also check on how the thing's running after the patch. Because the patch came out. And I did a fresh install. Because I do tend to like to do a bit of a fresh install now and then. Because generally when there's a new patch come out, I'm like, yeah, if it's a minor patch, just a couple of fixes, then I don't uninstall and reinstall Elite Dangerous. But if there's something quite major, then I will say, okay, yeah, it's time to do a complete uninstall and then reinstall the game. Part of the issue is because I noticed eons ago that this game's patcher does not do a good job. Yeah, time bonus. Oh yeah, 4 minutes. Fam, I can do it in one. Well, not really, but you know, I can try. So I might overshoot the target slightly, depending on how well it goes.
Warning, from shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Annoyingly, the Eagle does not have the sound effects for this thing. And if we just boost just right. Oi, 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 oi. Hiya! Off twisting around. Come on. Come on, they want the data. Data. Yeah. I can't actually rush this too much because I don't have a shield right now, so I would just die. Oh. Gassy planet. Cloudy, to be precise. Very cloudy world. Oh. Oh. What were we doing?
Incoming mission critical message.
Incoming enemy alert. Oh, awkward. I don't quite exactly have anything to do. And if it literally wasn't any other ship, I would be fine, but you know, this is just one of those things. But I decided to be an idiot and climb into an eagle for a laugh. Ah, well, I ain't gonna be laughing for long, eh? Hey. Ah, well. It's content.
Landing gear deployed.
Can we do it in the time limit of 4 minutes?
Docking successful.
Starboard services. Mission board contact. And we are going to get reputation.
Incoming message.
Just so I can get everyone's reputations up so I can actually get better missions and better trading. Okay, yes, we're happy. Wonderful, thank you. Don't really care. I mean, while I'm here, I might as well check on a couple of things. Incoming enemy alert. The question is how... Fada, Fasha, can you hear me? What the fuck was that thing from? I think it was from a Austin Powers bit in somewhere in one of the Austin Powers movies. Right, this way.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
This is some really good magnetic boots if that's well, I can run off with magnetic boots. Ah, yeah. I mean, there is also the argument of just... Why not? Avoid any eye contact or talking with anyone. No, I can't transfer anything for you, you're a cunt.
Caught unprepared. All our skins are guaranteed brand new.
No, not new, nothing useful. All your items are useless, they're not worth having. Contrary to what you may say. Everything you have right now is not worth having. Don't care. Goodbye. Because there's not a chance in hell I'm actually going to do the engineering. Not for another 200 years, maybe. And that's in real life, 200 years. Not in-game, like, sort of, oh, or in game terms, oh, I'm just gonna, that's gonna be like 2 days. No, no, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing any of that. Because why? Why should I? Why should I? Because the amount of time I can spend on engineering a ship and having a bit of fun and getting the rewards back out of it is significantly better margins for profit than doing ship on foot gear engineering.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah. Hold on for a second.
2, 1.
Sorry about that. That was just a small stretch. Stretchy, stretchy. Oh shit. I don't. Because I mean, sure, if it was like a lot, like 10,000, I could actually do it. But if it's like, wow, I was dumb.
Frameshift drive operating.
Oh well, here we go.
limits.
Now,
Warning, temperature critical.
I'll do a bit of that. Oh yeah, come on, get nose up. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Heatsink deployed.
A million grunts of frustration and come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm actually not going to have enough heat sinks to do this in one go. I might also struggle a bit with the actual output here. Oh, okay, we do another heat sink. Oh, you're right. We're running a bit low on fuel here, but we are.
Heatsink deployed. Main fuel tank low.
Yeah, I know, dear. But we are going to disengage now. And keep our speed 60,000 light seconds away. Now, granted, in some medium of imagination, the amount of time it would have taken us to get here under any normal propulsion would have just been so long. And I would have just been hating myself on the entire trip. But, you know, now, a bit of struggle, a bit of a struggling with those things, of course, and suddenly things get a lot better. How much is this thing paying anyways for Chris? I mean, that should have been a tip off that it was going to be a flip on this is because it's 500,000 credits, you know? Oh well. Well, that's the great thing about having Super Cruise capable drives. Because I just don't have to worry so much anymore. No more. Oh no, the objective is 30,000 light seconds away. The objective is 300 1,000 light seconds away. Oh, I'm just gonna have to set the ship in the direction and stand up and go make coffee and talk crap for a full hour or a full half hour. But instead, what I can do is I can just boost. And the great thing is of course, it has just enough. I wonder, could I be cheeky? We have some fuel left. Let's go.
Operating beyond safety limits.
There's a bit more. A bit more? Just a bit more. Yeah, because if we just do it at a little bit more boost, that just shoves us a bit faster into this direction. Yeah, there we go. Now it's working. Now this is pod racing.
Warning, from shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
A little bit cheeky. Cheeky. Probably should have throttled a bit more. I mean, I'm literally not just going to be able to have to just cut the entire video, scream into the void for 2 hours, and then come back and still not have arrived. I know some people might argue, oh, but yes, no, these things are totally overpowered. And I might too, would self-argue that yes, it is overpowered, that these things have more jump range than any other drive. But then again, we've had enough time. Let's just enjoy the game. Because if you don't play the game, if you're one of those people that just, you know, you log in, you get into your cutter, and then you alt-tab out and just watch Netflix, you're not playing the game. You're not. And it's kind of sad, because the amount of people who will, player groups that will be like, oh, you're a new player, thank you, oh, come here, we're going to show you this and this grind method, and then you're going to grind yourself stupid, you're going to lose any or all interest in this game, and then you're going to play with us. Yes, we're going to play together, yes, we're going to do interesting things together. And, oh, sure, that's not all of them. No, yeah, but all of them are like that. And the only people who play the game will be playing in solo, or playing by themselves, just playing. They're not in any player group, they're not doing annoying power play stuff, they're just playing the game and enjoying it. A little bit of light here, a little bit of flight there. Using the boost to be able to get to places faster. Sure, it requires a bit of handling, a bit of skill, but that increases engagement with the video game. And you're less about just sitting there with a hand up your ass, wondering what you're doing. And that will help drive player numbers up. But at the same time, that player number is not going to go up fast enough, simply because a lot of people who still are vocal in the Elite Dangerous community are assholes. And I dare say, mayhaps quite abusive assholes, because they will demand that you play the game specifically how they played the game, because some YouTuber, some video they watched, something said they need to play it like this, and therefore they'll do it like that. I remember one of these charts that said, oh, you've got to join a player group, and you can do all these other things when you're in a player group, and all the list of things that you can do solo, and you don't have to be in a player group. And it's like, oh, all these things you can only do it if you've joined a player group and are working with people. And then you realize the other option the guy puts there in this is like, oh, or you play solo, you experience burnout and you quit the game in one day. I was like, well, no, that's not what happens. Because, frankly, if you stopped playing the game, then you stop playing the game. You buy the game and you said, yeah, I had enough of this game. It's not quite for me. Or I like this game, but I've had my fill. I want to try and play something else. Then you do that. Because that's what you do. There's a lot of other games out there.
Something catches your eye, let me know.
Oh. Oh? Because my current one is a level 3 with no modifications. Ooh. Ooh? Stability. It's really just not gonna rock the world or anything, is it? But you know what?
Right decision. That Karma C-44 will
Oh,
surely
shut
protect
up!
the shield.
Well, I wish you people would just shut up with your sales pitch. I don't need you to give
Is
me...
that everything? Good luck out there.
Yeah, could we put by a silencer for your mouth and just go fuck yourself, you know? One of those two options, yeah. If I sound like I'm mean to it's like, well, trust me, I was in retail for one point. It's one of those sad stories. Ugh. Get it loud out. Come on. Shadow. Stability. Yeah, it's not great. Why? But it raises a question though. Sprint speed. Use loadout. If I'm not gonna do any engineering on this thing, and I don't do on the on-ground combat, there's no reason to get high tier on foot equipment because I just won't. It's easier for me to just take what this browser shops as I go, find some half decent equipment, use that, then stop. Just go home. Go home. Oh, if only I could. If only I could. Oh, something I want to do whilst I'm here on the map. Come here to the system map. Back here, I want to select this. And market information. Comparing commodities market. That's going to be useful for my return trip. Many of my return trips. If I decide to stay at this station. Because being able to just quickly, you know, do a delivery, go that direction, and then go, well, okay, return trip. What does this station have that sells well at home base? Plus, doing that means I don't have to Alt-Tab 500 times into whatever third-party website. Oh, that guy's going at a speed. What's happening here? ED Darkstrider. Huh. Can I get a scan on you? Oh, that's my mission target. Oh, it's the guy that was supposed to kill me. Hey, guy. Having a bit of trouble there? Oh, must be a real embarrassing. He didn't kill me. Did he actually say something? I only said something when I landed. Ah. No, I actually just completely went so hard into the super crew that they never saw me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Huh.
4, 3,
It's interesting.
2, 1. Ignition.
Poop Brigade. Ugh. Don't want anything of that to do with that. That's for sure. Also, the thought occurs that they sent an anaconda.
Warning, through shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Ah, I should have held it for a little bit longer. They sent like an anaconda to take on a shieldless eagle. Like, wow, guys, you could have taken me out with a stiff breeze. But I feel honored. You respect me so much to think that I would be able to be a threat in an eagle. And true, you can be. Play it right, and you can defeat whatever you want in an eagle. I mean, there's just those people that actually like take on Pargoid interceptors in haulers, in sidewinders, in eagles, and some might think, oh, but like that just shows how overpowered Guardian weapons is, or this, or that, or they cheated, or they hacked, or they. But the thing is they don't show you the amount of times they died trying to do that, how many hours they spent practicing, trying to figure out what is it that's the best way to do things, how, what, where, and who to rely on when doing these things. And I remember once a person I encountered that said like, he's never done Fargoid combat, and he was so adamant that I was making the Fargoid combat seem more difficult than it is, and claimed, he's never done Fargoid combat, but he should be able to do it because he watched so-and-so YouTuber do it. This is before the Hydra actually released, actually. The biggest was the Medusa, and he claimed, I'm gonna be able to take on a Medusa first try. He said that. And I said to him, you know what? Go. Do it. Report back to us. Show us. Yeah. And
Landing gear deployed.
a couple of, a little bit later, he kept saying about, he's not getting all the equipment, he's getting everything ready. Right, he's ready to go, he's gonna rock this. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. No comments. And at one point I asked him, so how did it go? And probably the best thing ever is just like, I never said I was going to fight Thargoids. No, I'm not going to do Thargoid combat. I don't need to. It's too easy for me. I've never done combat and never will. I don't need to do that. This was roughly around the lines of what he mumbled out. And it's like, yeah, you fucking went up to that Medusa and it fucking creamed you onto the ground. Well done, asshole. Why don't you talk smack somewhere else? But that does also raise a question of how much of this Elite Dangerous community is ruined by YouTubers. Like this YouTuber right here on screen right now. How much is she fucking up your enjoyment of Elite Dangerous? Oh, look at this person, just running around inside a station. Oh my word. And they're so lazy. They don't want to do any sort of exploits to get any kind of equipment or weapons in the game. Oh, that's level 2. I literally just bought a level 3, lady. You are useless to me. Useless. Useless to me as I am a YouTuber to everyone else watching. Wow. This raises so much. You raise me up to fall down on myself. Guess there's something poetic to say in there. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I'm just so totally ruining your enjoyment of Elite Dangerous. Why am I not doing BGS grinding like everyone else does in Elite Dangerous? Oh, why aren't I... Motherfucker. Here I'm talking smack and I already fucked myself over. You know what? It's my own fault. I will just have to suck up, go out, come back in, and take it on the chin. And we could also just crash into the station and die and then just respawn. That's also another option. I'm an idiot. What's this person doing? Fucking make a fool out of myself. Too busy talking smack instead of flying my ship. I guess we can scan a couple of people's ships for a bit of data, I guess. I don't know. Tweedle Twitchworth. Oh, that's a funny little name. We wouldn't have seen that name if we did the mission as we were supposed to.
Landing gear deployed.
Go to the side. Now! Now!
Docking complete. Commence power down. You are most welcome, Commander.
Get the mission. Hand it in. Next mission. Excuse me. I don't feel good. It's the embarrassment, right? It's that feeling of embarrassment. I was just absolutely making an arse out of myself. And just ruining everything for everyone. Elite Dangerous will now shut down because I was such an ass in a YouTube video.
Landing gear retracted.
Everything's over. You might as well give your accounts to me. You should all give me all your Python Mark IIs. They belong to me now. It's all my fault now. Oh. That's my status scan. Wonderful. I do realize that this controller of mine can be a bit loud sometimes, especially if I'm clacking all the buttons very quickly. But nevertheless, you know, what do you expect? It's not like a $2 billion wireless controller. It's not that expensive a controller. But I will endeavor to see if I should cut that out, depending on how much of my ringing actually got onto the phone. I think I caught it just right. I actually shouldn't be, because part of the thing is that I need to actually be watching the gate. I need to disarm the gate for a certain someone whilst I'm doing this, so I generally try and keep the phone, and also it's not like it causes too much of a disruption on the audio stuff. Unless of course it rings and it blows bleep 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 bleep, and then I've got to answer it, and then it's some scam, because
Warning, from shift drive
not even
beyond
so the scammers are now so lazy and such scum, they don't even call you themselves anymore. They've just got a machine that tries to scam you, some pre-recorded message or an AI synthesized voice, what not to piss out some scam. And it's like, wow, really, people? Really? Really? And I thought the AI artists were low. Ah. Oh, but they've got bills to pay, mouths to feed. Yeah, well, guess what? Spoiler alert, motherfucker. Everyone has a mouth to feed. It might be multiple, it might be just their own. And everyone's got some kind of bill to pay. It might not be a house bill or a big bill or mortgage, but it might be something just like the money they need to buy food for a day-to-day basis, you know. We all fucking suffer. You can't piss and shit on other people and then use the excuse of, well, I've got to survive. That's how no, because we all have to do that. That's not an excuse to be scum. I mean, look at me. I'm making videos, make 3D models, trying to do something other than shove my head up my ass and just use some AI doing work instead of just trading fake money on the internet, doing things I can instead of selling. What was it called again? What was that scam again? I completely forgot what that scam was again. Oh yeah, it was called NFTs. That joke of a scam. Hey. Speaking of scams, I just saw that advertisement just on the
Landing gear deployed.
starboard side, off on the starboard side there. We saw the advertisement for the Python Mark II's special kit bundle thing, which is something I really was not interested in getting after I saw what you actually get with it. It's like, okay, you get equipment, that's nice, but then, oh, ship kit, that is kinda meh, and a paint job that is kinda not my style at all. At all. Me talking about style in a eagle that's silver. Wow, well done, well done. Hey.
Incoming message.
Okay, so that should have gotten us a bit more reputation with the individual factions back at home base. My apologies. Yeah. Because that really wasn't as... Like, you looked at it and was like, this isn't really not that great. It's kind of bad. I mean, sure, there's probably people who look at skin and it's like, oh, it's quite nice. But, like, literally the other two skins that are available on this for it is kind of, well,
Got the best
better.
stock
Just
in the
better.
system. Sure.
Best stock in the system. Well, yeah, it's all kind of crap. So you lied. You're a liar. You're a scam. As much a scam as the scam callers. Wonderful. Thank you, woman. Thank you. But you know, I do wonder if it would be nice to see a couple of more skins for the Python Mark II. You know, even if it's just the simple ones, like the black and the white tactical skins, a couple of basic tactical skins, maybe a little bit of a crow, maybe something that's a bit more prettier, like the dazzle. Maybe like a big flag. Because that actually might be a bit exciting, is doing some kind of flag on... I'm a fucking idiot, I forgot to do... But then again, this station the last station we hit here is, of course, not a station that is going to be ideal for return trip. And we do also have only got 8 tons of cargo space. What was I saying? Yes, the skins for the Python Mark II. Kind of disappointing.
Frameshift charge detected.
Not so much anything exciting there. Bit lackluster, one would say. Doesn't meet expectations. I don't know. Maybe they added ones during the weekly maintenance, because it was weekly maintenance earlier today. Because I woke up, I did a little bit of work. I did my weekly update for all my work stuff. I did a bit of a render, fiddled around with the things. I'm actually taking a bit this week and the last week, a bit, and the next week, a bit chill more. Because I need to think about my mental health a bit.
Warning, frameshift drive operating
I'm
beyond
not in the
safe
mood to try and get
deliveries.
it past the star. Let's just boost.
Frameshift drive charging.
My apologies.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just the weirdest thought in my head. Me dissing cutters and whatnot, thinking they're awful ships. And I'm like, but you know what? If that's what gets your blood pumping, a ship that's so slow, cumbersome, can only really go in a straight line and then do nothing else.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
You don't even fly it because you just use auto dock and super cruise assist to just endlessly transport cargo from one location to another in solo for a faction that doesn't care about it. But if that's the gameplay you want, go for it. That gets what gets your blood pumping, what gets you excited in the morning. Yeah, go for it. Do it. Fall asleep whilst your cutter flies itself. What gets your blood pumping? I'm about to I'm about to fly this shieldless eagle into a station. Mach 5000. I'll get in there. And I'll land. Ends up dying. She has to rebuy. There was much tears for about 5 seconds. And no one cared. We're gonna land. We're gonna call it there. A bit of exciting thing happened today, you know. We got the little SMG with a little bit of increased stability. Not fantastic, not really needed, but you know, it's a neat little thing to have. I did have to spend 10 years engineering, trying to find the engineering equipment to do so, or not having to do any sort of ridiculous exploit to get them, which is nice.
Core Dynamics, Zulu, India, Echo. It's a pleasure to have you at this federal station, Commander. Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 4-2.
Oi, I could feel a bit tired, and the coffee is not helping. I think a bit of noodles would be quite nice right now. A little bit of noodles. Little bit of noodle. Have a little fun with a bit of noodle.
Hull integrity compromised.
It's just a ding.
Taking damage.
Go through that entire station without hurting myself. And did I hurt myself? Yes. Brilliant. By the way, I'm tired now, suddenly. I need a bigger pot of coffee and to take a break and stretch my legs and touch grass, figuratively, and have a breather. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye.